ride and run towards the light. Keep the darkness on my heels, doing all this in spite of the darkness that is filled up my heart in this art of this war that is killed up all of my joy. So it's darkness that I feel, but I shine cause I'm trying to recover what is still lost. Something that some die from and others kill for. A concept, a mindset, alive and conscious. The nonsense, the shit that brings you closer to God. The problems are problems. Fascism, racist ass crackers, and lazy ass blacks and taxes. Welfare lines, green cards in an axis of evil with bombs to destruct the masses. Hair on heads nodding, luscious get clashes. Others hustle hard trying to see the next bracket. It blows when you're low on the totem pole. So some sell souls to see that social status. Bow moral worship, tampering with God's work. Hearts fucking with the weather, stem cell research. Cameras on our corners, cheeseburgers killing us. Gas price ridiculous, young kids promiscuous. Toothpaste with fluoride, fish full of mercury. Wondering if preservatives are preserving me. Crop dusting, block hustling, dice shooting, guns too. Television dumbed down, MySpace, YouTube, eminent domain. Folks thrown out their homes, bums beg change to sip wild Irish rose. Don Imus, Oprah, bitches and nappy-headed hoes and niggas, agents of a system. Got my own out to lynch us, and I don't understand how my own can get the bigger picture. In-game scenario, the war's going on, and preachers preach the word, but they miss that scripture.
Yeah, yeah.
Shape it to their will, never succeed. The earth is like a vessel so sacred that at the mere approach of the profane, it's marred. And when they reach out their fingers, it's gone. For a time in the world, some force themselves ahead, and some are left behind. For a time in the world, some make a great noise, and some keep their mouths quiet. For a time in the world, some are puffed fat, and some are left hungry. For a time in the world, some push aboard, and some are tipped out. But at no time in the world will a man who is sane overreach himself, overspin himself, or overrate himself. Lao Tzu.
Allende was the people's choice, but he wasn't the CIA's choice, so they spent $8 million to